Hey everybody, it's time for another edition of the Hokey video blog. I'm meteorologist Ryan Hoke. Hope everybody is enjoying their Oaks Day so far. We've got live coverage continuing on Wave 3 News. Just tune in there on your TV and you'll see some of the tweets on the bottom of the screen. How do you get on there with your message? Just tweet us using the hashtag Wave3Oaks or even Wave3Derby, and your message may appear right there at the bottom of the screen. Something kind of cool that we've got going on this year, certainly. And as we look out on our Fifth Third Bank SkyTrack camera from South Louisville at Churchill Downs, look at all the folks in the grandstands and in the infield. It's crowded out there. No rain going on, thank goodness, but it is a bit of a gloomy day. You're seeing some of those cumulus clouds out here where I'm circling in yellow. Then in the gray, more of a stratiform cloud layer in there. So not a whole lot of sunshine. We'll see some peaks of sun here and there. And really, that's not going to allow our temperatures to get out of the middle 60s. I'm seeing a high of about 64 degrees as we head throughout the afternoon here in just a couple of hours. Visible satellite shows well what we've got going on. More of this popcorn-like cumulus cloud action going on down toward London, Kentucky there on I-75 and then just south of the Louisville area as well. Here in the Louisville area, we're seeing more of this gray stratiform cloud here, and that's because we've got so many of those pop-up cumulus clouds that they've merged together and they've kind of created this blanket of clouds over us, making it gloomy and a bit cool. And if we expand our view, you'll notice that continues all the way out to southern Illinois, southwest Indiana, even towards St. Louis. But there is some good news in all of this because the area of low pressure that we've been under the influence of for so long caused all the severe weather to our south, caused us to have some rain, is now off toward southern portions of Hudson Bay in Canada. So we're going to be under less of an influence from it. You'll see the showers up toward portions of upstate New York, up into Maine, Quebec, Montreal, Quebec City up there in Canada. That's kind of what we've had over the past couple of days, but that's up to our north and east now. We do see a small area of low pressure near Minneapolis here in Minnesota. It's going to eject southeastward, but I really don't think that's going to be causing much of a rain chance here as we go throughout the next day or so. As we head throughout the afternoon, though, it is conceivable that we see a few isolated showers here and there, or really even just sprinkles. It's not going to be a washout. The sky is not going to open up and everybody get wet at Churchill Downs. I think it might be just a few drip drops here or there. Maybe a light drizzle, a mist, something like that going on in some places. Very, very small chance of that as we head throughout the afternoon. And in fact, Futurecast is trying to pick up on this. I think it's being too generous with the coverage of this. I think really we'll have 3, maybe 4 of these little dots showing up here as you see on Futurecast. So not everyone's going to get wet. In fact, most will stay dry, and those that get wet won't be getting very wet at all. You'll notice our temperature there at 63 degrees by 5 o'clock on Friday here on Futurecast. I think that's a pretty good bet, believe it or not. It's got a good handle on the temperatures. So we go throughout the night. The clouds clear somewhat, and then we see that area of low pressure move through with the cold front that you saw up in Minneapolis before as we go throughout your Saturday morning. The Futurecast here tries to generate some of this precipitation. I don't think that's going to be a big deal. I've put in just a little bit of cloudiness as we go throughout your Saturday morning just because of this disturbance moving through. But overall, I think it's going to be a quick hitter with no rain, just a few clouds. And then Derby Day itself looks fantastic. Look at this forecast if you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, 75 degrees by 4 o'clock under a partly sunny sky. West winds at around 10 to 12 miles per hour. So it'll be breezy out there. Hold on to your hats if you can. Overall, though, pretty nice day. Plenty of sunshine. I think more sunshine than today, though we will see some of those clouds develop once again in the afternoon, just not as many. Then after that, it looks like we've got a small shower chance as depicted by Futurecast there. Late Saturday into early Sunday, I don't think that's going to come to fruition either. I put that as a dry slot in there for us because this disturbance moving through is just not going to be powerful enough to generate that kind of rainfall. And then a front kind of sags down from the north as we go throughout your Saturday night, or I should say your Sunday night into your early Monday, and it tries to break out some rain just to our north up in Indy, but I think that won't make it to the south. Notice how it burns off as we go throughout your early Monday morning. And then after Monday morning, pretty dry. And in fact, I think it'll be dry until we get to Friday of next week. And I think that's when things will change up and we could see some thunderstorms and possibly some heavy rain. There's enough time in the forecast to figure that out, though. We'll be ironing out those details through the week. As far as temperatures go, we start out in the 60s today, the 70s tomorrow, then we just sail through the 80s. So we had throughout Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I think by Wednesday and Thursday, we could be knocking on the door of upper 80s. That is summer-like temperatures out there, and I think the pattern's going to set up just like that until things change around by Mother's Day weekend. In terms of that forecast right now, looks like it could be a little wet. We'll continue to monitor that situation, give you the latest as we go throughout next week. For now, I'm meteorologist Ryan Hoke. Enjoy your Oaks Day.